Kia ora. Today, our reading strategy that we're focusing on is inferring. And this is where you think about what the writer is hinting at or showing us with their words. It's not stated in the text. So, to help us with this, we've got to use our prior knowledge, and that helps us with our inferring. Here's a little example. This example's come from a Roald Dahl book. I wonder if you can work out which one it is. Before we do anything, we have to read it. And then we get a bit of a picture in our head and we use our prior knowledge to work out what's happening. So let's go. The house wasn't nearly large enough for so many people, and life was extremely uncomfortable for them all. There were only 2 rooms in the place altogether, and there was only 1 bed. The bed was given to the 4 old grandparents because they were so old and tired. They were so tired, they never got out of it. So, straight away in this paragraph here, I'm thinking to myself, gosh, that's a lot of 4 people in 1 bed. Tells me I can infer that they probably don't have a lot of money because most people in my life have 1 bed each. So this story is making me think that they don't have a whole lot of money. However, the author's done a real clever thing here. He hasn't actually said this. Roald Dahl did not say they are really poor because they don't have a bed each. So inferring is kind of using the information in the text and thinking about what's implied. Let's carry on. Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine on this side, Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina on this side. So they really are crammed into that bed, aren't they? Mr. and Mrs. Bucket and little Charlie Bucket slept in the other room upon a mattress on the floor. So all of this is telling me, I'm inferring that they have no money, that they are poor people, and that they are all crammed into this little house, which back up here wasn't nearly large enough for so many people. So let's see. There's 4 people in the bed, Mr. and Mrs. Bucket and Charlie. There's 7 people living in this little house with only 2 rooms. Goodness me. In the summertime, this wasn't too bad. But in the winter, freezing cold drafts blew across the floor all night long, and it was awful. Okay, so I've got a pretty good picture in my head. I've done some inferring. I can tell that these people don't have a lot of money, that they are crammed into a house, they're all squished into the bed, and that life is probably really tough and they're doing it hard. So that is a good example of inferring, also known as kind of reading between the lines. Now it's your turn to have a go. Good luck inferring.